This is Millie Weaver, and we are here covering a protest in Detroit, Michigan at the Democrat debates. Now, the Sunrise Movement, several union groups, and other climate organizers are out here protesting the Democrat debates, demanding that the Democrat candidates essentially enact a Green New Deal. They want all of these Democrat candidates to have a Green New Deal. Now, they have realized who I am out here, and so I have this woman following me around. She's got a sign that says she is from InfoWars. This is pretty funny. So she's probably going to be joining us. I've got my own personal assistant. So nice. Thank you for the free advertisement, ma'am. Thank you. All right, come on, let's go. Try to get her, Nathan. Walk in front of me.
This is a ceremony. This is a ritual.
She's already following me around. This is great. All right, here we go.
This is more than a moment. This happens to be a step on a continued journey.
Yes, thank you for the free advertisement.
We are co-creating.
What brings you guys out here?
How are we doing?
What brings you out here? What are you supporting?
We're trying to prevent a catastrophic rise in food prices.
In food price? What else are you trying to prevent?
Trying to ignore them. They're rainbow wars, so.
No big deal.
She's trying to hog up all the limelight. What do you think about that?
InfoWars?
She is. She's trying to hog up all the limelight. She tells everyone, no, just, don't talk to her, and she only talks to me.
It's no problem. I think that, everyone's like, what is climate change going to look like? I'm just worried about food prices. And every other sector of the economy is just getting brutally shoved off a cliff. If you're not a farmer, you probably soon will be. Right now, it's like 2% of the population, between 1% and 2%. A historical anomaly.
Do you think there's going to be a drought?
Calamitously away from that.
What do you think is going to happen in 12 years if we don't enact the Green New Deal?
I don't. It's okay. It's okay.
We're going live right now on Facebook. So.
That sounds great. Yeah. 12 years. I hear you. Everyone tries to make a big deal out of 12 years.
Do you think it's going to be like a Y2K event?
No.
No. What's going to happen?
It's already happening.
It's already happening.
That's right. Have you been to the farmers market recently?
No.
Where do you buy your food? Do you buy at the grocery store?
I buy from a local small farm that provides fresh meat. And then for the other stuff, I typically go to grocery stores.
Do you ask the person you buy meat from how much they pay in feed?
How much they pay in feed? A lot of their meat's grass-fed.
Okay.
Also, she's like going to be.
Do you guys not eat meat?
I eat meat.
So
what's your favorite type
Some
of meat?
people say they think that we should ban all the cows because the cows cause methane and that's pollution. What do you think?
That's not true.
Do you think we should ban cows?
You know that's not true.
No, there are people that say that they think we should ban cows.
You know that's just inflammatory.
It's not. So you disagree with it?
I generally believe in market-oriented approaches to banning cows.
Market-oriented. So how are you going to ban people's desire for steak?
Okay, are you ready?
Sure.
There already exist apps you can download on your phone. I haven't heard of ones that are available in the U.S., but they allow you to rate companies based on their carbon footprint. We already perceive a lot of consumer preference in the market. I'm just worried about all the people who make conventional toilet paper, who provide conventional food. I just worry about the market moving away from them.
So
I'm not worried about the bureaucratic state coming down. I'm worried about the market abandoning.
I noticed you rode your bike here.
That's right.
Now, you rode your bike here, but
right.
The Democrats that are debating in the Democrat debates, they all flew here. Do you think that they're pretty wasteful and they're flying here and there?
I got sick and tired of paying for parking. Do you mind telling me where you guys parked?
I didn't park.
You didn't park.
No, I took an Uber.
That's great. That's great. Exactly. That's very green of you.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I did it by choice. Nobody forced me by taking away my right to drive my own vehicle.
That's right. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think that it's decisions like yours that are the way of the future.
So you think people should just make those choices on their own and that we shouldn't force it, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, that you stand aside apart from everyone else. Most of the people here,
Is that what you think?
they want, people to make laws. They want to be able to take away people's choices.
You don't feel like they're making their own choices? Aren't you part of the future? Aren't you making the same anti-parking decisions that other people are making?
All right. Well,
You got me all day. My name's Jack. What's your name?
Millie, nice to meet
Millie.
you. So
What's your name?
who are you planning on supporting?
Great.
Who are you planning on supporting during, for president? Who do you plan to support for president?
I still have yet to make a decision.
Is there
How about yourself?
anyone that makes you enthusiastic?
That's a good question. How are we doing, Kevin?
Is there nobody gets you enthusiastic?
Oh, that's a good question. I find a lot of things that I like in different candidates. You know what I'm saying?
But no one you love, right? You said like, you didn't say love.
Sure. Yeah. I tend to be pretty skeptical. That makes sense. My wife and kids still won't forgive me for voting for Rick Snyder twice.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep trying to get a diverse perspective of interviews and voices out here. So thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I can't believe all these people are scared of conservatives.
No.
I'm like, Rashida, you got to get yourself to the next Trump rally. They don't even have to photograph you.
I don't know.
Your
They're
campaign can
afraid
put out
of.
the photos of you waving during the sender back chance.
She's giving me free advertisement right now.
That's
This
right,
girl,
that's right.
Voluntary. It's really
But
nice. of her.
at least she's not afraid of you. Why are we afraid of each other?
I don't know why. Because she goes around and tells everyone not to talk to me, and then my viewers don't get to hear what you guys have to say.
Who are we guys?
Who are you guys? All of you guys out here at these protests that are standing behind
How do
a
we- how do you know
particular.
that we're not on your side.
I'm just saying, like you guys that are out here at this protest.
But
You are concerned about the climate change. You've mentioned that. You are
Are you
at a
concerned
climate
about the climate
change
change?
protest. When I say you guys, I'm talking about you guys out here participating in a climate change demonstration.
is this a climate change demonstration?
It is. Right there. Do you see the sign? It says Green New Deal. So thank you, sir. Let's
got it.
continue.
Millie, hey, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. All right, let's talk to some more people. What are you guys out here supporting? You guys don't want to talk to me? Why do you guys think we should have a Green New Deal?
We're trying to listen.
Okay, thank you. Hey, what are you guys out here for?
We're just trying to.
Beautiful women in blue dress. I like your outfit. I'm
Thank
here
you.
for kitting the Grand Prix off of Belle Isle. It's an island in the middle of the river, and it's taken over by a billionaire for 3 months out of the year. And
Okay.
as part of our green consciousness, we want to return it to a park.
Do you think, you know what, I agree. Maybe we should take away Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile island. Do you think we should take away Jeffrey Epstein's island?
He hasn't been convicted on that last case yet.
Yeah.
But good point. You're a forward thinker. I like you.
I mean, if you're going to be taking away islands, right, you might as well start with Jeffrey Epstein.
Who are you with, Maya? Look, he got the...
Maybe they should, as a settlement, give it to all of the victims that were sex trafficked. All right. Thank you.
I'm keeping you in the shade. That's how...
What are you guys out here for?
We're with Sunrise Movement for the Green New Deal.
She's with InfoWars.
Oh, she's just trying to hog all the limelight.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
She's just trying to hog all the limelight. Look at this. She doesn't want anyone else to talk to me. Ma'am, why do you support climate change?
I love your sign.
Thank you. Why do you support it? Why do you think it's your job to walk around and tell people, like, not to talk to me?
We are the solution.
That's kind of bizarre.
Do you really mean that shit when you say yes?
Hi. Why do you guys support the Green New Deal?
We don't.
Do you think this girl's just my assistant? She's just my assistant.
I'm so confused.
She's my assistant. She's advertising for me. Don't mind her. She's trying to hog the limelight.
Hold on.
What are you guys out here for? Huh? Who do you support for president, for 2020? We're not propaganda. Megan! Look at her. Slander. You're slandering me.
Build a new economy. Louder, D-E-T-R-O-I-T.
What do you guys think about my assistant?
What? I'm sorry, what?
What do you think about my assistant?
I think she's doing an excellent job.
I think so too. She tries to hog the limelight sometimes, so I'm a little
Are
worried.
you really from InfoWars, though?
She's trying to replace me.
Are you really from InfoWars? I used
Yes.
to watch InfoWars.
You did?
Yeah. How's the audience been since you got kicked off iTunes? A lot smaller, I bet.
Oh, I got hit by a cart. Why are you out here? Why do you support the Sunrise Movement?
Here, go.
Why do you support the Sunrise Movement? Really?
Just roll out.
You don't want to tell me why you support
If you
it?
didn't have a mic, I might be interested in talking to you. But
I'm live right now on Facebook, so I'm not going to put down the mic.
Well, okay, just go then. Find someone else.
So you guys don't want to tell people why you support Sunrise on Facebook? All right. It's not edited when it's live streaming. It's like they don't understand technology. It's live. What do you guys support? No? You guys support the Green New Deal? Sir, are you aware that that paper came from a tree? You aware that paper came from a tree? This girl goes around slandering me. Oh, let's go in the shade. We'll get some shade. Why do you guys support the Green New Deal?
You have to have someone from Detroit.
Someone from Detroit. Why?
Just have to ask.
What do you think about this girl here? She wants to tell everyone I'm with InfoWars. She's giving me free advertisement.
Can I talk about gun rights and gun control? Can we get some gun control action going on?
Why do you want gun control?
Because people are killing each other too much. Gun kills. Guns are everywhere. 350 million guns in this country.
Why do most of these shootings happen in gun-free zones?
What are you talking about?
Most of these shootings happen in gun-free zones.
Have you read Dying of Whiteness?
Are you dying of whiteness?
No, I'm not.
You look white.
Have you read Dying of Whiteness?
Are you white?
Have you seen that the increase in gun liberalization laws increases white male suicide deaths by gun by over 100% in the last 10 years? White men killing themselves is tied to the same line of increases of gun liberalization. So the more guns, the more white men killing each other.
Well, as far as suicide, it's funny how you try to bring race into it, sir, but if we want to combat suicide, we should do it through suicide prevention, not by taking away the rights of law-abiding American citizens and restricting their access to the Second Amendment and to guns. That's my answer to that.
These decisions are more than black words that appear on white paper.
Hi, what do you guys support?
I'm not taking comments right now.
Not taking comments? Oh, man. What do you support? You look like you want to comment.
Meditating.
It says they don't believe Sandy Hook happened. Oh, look, he made his own custom sign right here. It says they don't believe Sandy Hook happened. He made his own custom sign. Yeah, so funny. I've got like my own entourage now. Do you have a sign too? I do. It says Green New Deal means community control. Why are you trying to control the community?
A Green New Deal could replace all offense.
Why are you trying to control the community?
And internal plumbing in people's homes.
You said means community control. What does community control mean to you? What does community control mean to you? Stop wars?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I can get behind that. I think we should stop wars. Yeah, that's a good thing.
I just want my shirt to do the speaking, that's all.
Yeah, we should not have war. War is bad. So, why do you support the Green New Deal? Do you think the world is going to end in 12 years?
Basically taken over and hijacked.
Okay, that's a nice shirt. He's showing me his shirt. That was probably made in China with slave labor. Thank you. Thank you for showing me your shirt.
And any of these things and have totally, like taken over and pimped out these corporate Democrats. It's a matter of life and death.
I've got my entourage.
It's a matter of my life and my death. Thank you.
So this is the sign making factory over here, it looks like. They're making signs. Cooling off in the shade over here because it is really hot out here. Look at, he's got a little car on his head. It says public transit. Hi, sir. Do you think that we should have public transit take these Democrats to the debates instead of airplanes? Should the Democrats that are debating today, should they have taken the bus instead of flying?
From InfoWars?
Yeah, we're really just trying to get people
She's my personal assistant. She's just advertising for me. She's trying to hog the limelight, though. Yeah. She doesn't want to share the limelight with you.
Nobody wants to share it with you either.
She doesn't want to share it. She's like, no, you guys, I get to stand
I love the
there.
baby headphones, though.
Yeah. It's cute. Cute baby. He's got a public transit. You know, it's interesting. This guy has a public transit box around him when I highly doubt any of these Democrat candidates like Bernie Sanders that endorsed the Green New Deal took public transit to the Democrat debates. I bet he flew in a private jet and did not take a bus. He should have taken a Greyhound bus, which would have taken him maybe a day or two, 2 days.
Starting a Greyhound Riders Union. So if anyone out there is interested in advocating for expanded bus service across the country, check out the Greyhound Riders Union. We really need more federal investment in public transit service in this country.
What do you think about these candidates flying around in private jets all the time? No comment. No comment. This guy wants $15 an hour minimum wage. He does, right here. But Bernie Sanders couldn't afford the $15 an hour minimum wage. He had to cut hours. When his campaign staff started to demand $15 an hour, Bernie Sanders responded by cutting hours because that's the only way he could afford to keep running his campaign effectively. That is exactly, case in point, an example as to what all these companies in America, these businesses in America will have to do if you try to mandate $15 an hour minimum wage. You're going to have a bunch of small mom and pop businesses have to cut hours and lay people off so they can afford to try to keep their doors open with a mandatory $15 an hour minimum wage, and then they'll still probably go under anyway because they won't have the help they need and they can't run their business right. I mean, if they want to try to demand every business do $15 an hour minimum wage, that's the end of the small mom and pops. And then the big corporations, many of them will just leave and take their businesses, their companies to China. So we'll see how it goes. Bernie couldn't even institute the $15 an hour minimum wage without having to cut hours. Why do you guys support the Green New Deal?
Oh God! Focus on the rally. They're with the conservatives.
She doesn't know. No, she's just doing advertisement for me. She's just advertising. Who do you want to support for Democrat? Who are you going to support for president?
I know it's weird.
I don't. No, she's the one who's weird. She's following me around with this sign.
We're just trying to.
Do you want to support? Do you want?
I don't have somebody picked out yet.
Who do you don't have anyone picked out?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Nope.
Who's the most exciting to you right now? Like, who do you like the most?
I
like the most?
Really excited. I'm going to be at the debate tomorrow, and so I'm excited to kind of hear where everybody stands on everything, and I'll know better after the next 2 days, I think.
Who do you want to hear from the most?
I don't have anyone picked out right now.
No one?
Nope.
You can change it at the beginning.
So, okay, so you don't have anyone picked out. It doesn't sound like you've got a real eye on who you think might win either, right?
Correct.
You don't think one? What policies are most important to you?
I would say educational reform and environmental policy.
Environmental and education. Okay, so what in terms of educational reform do you want to see?
Making sure that there's access for people to have a good education and that it's not limiting and keeping them in poverty after they get one.
So, like improving the public school systems?
School systems, student debt, making sure that it's accessible, making sure that the public school systems are adequate.
So, do you think that we should be paying for everyone to go to college, providing free college to everyone, or are you just talking about the public schools?
They're just like trying to agitate people and make it look stupid.
It's not. This is lliterally being live streamed.
Thank you.
Okay. They don't like questions that are hard, I guess. They only like easy questions. Yeah, it's like, I don't understand. Certain questions, it's like, nope, and they run away. That's fine. Here they come. Got a lot of people out here. Hi, what are you out here for? What are you demonstrating for?
Thank you for being here.
Look at this girl over here. She's been following me around like it's a full-time job. She's like my own personal assistant that follows me around everywhere, advertising for me. Yeah, are you getting paid $15 an hour to do this?
A living wage?
I don't think she's getting paid to do it. What in the world is going on? Oh my gosh, do you see this? They got a drum beat going on. He's got a sock on his head. I don't know how he can see. He's got some kind of a mask on that has squiggles, and he's banging on a drum. This is kind of bizarre, guys. Interesting. What are you out here supporting?
We're just trying to ignore them.
I didn't hear your question.
What are you out here supporting or demonstrating for?
Oh, I mean, if we don't take care of our environment, we don't have a planet. You know, we don't have anything else to fight for if we don't take care of our environment. And we just need to really take responsibility, you know, for the planet and for each other. We can't even take care of each other if we don't take care of the planet.
Is there a Democrat candidate that you have your eye on so far?
Not really. I'm waiting to hear what they have to say, but I'm not, the power has to come from the people. You know, so no matter who we elect, the power has to come from the people. And so we have to, so this is a really important gathering because we are coalescing people power. Whoever gets elected, whoever we elect, we have to put our weight behind. The election is just the first of a million steps.
So, do you think that, sorry, you're interrupting me. You're interrupting. I'm not trying to add you. I'm just literally trying to ask you a question. It must be nice, right, to be able to just run around and lie about people, saying I'm trying to agitate.
Okay.
Am I agitating you?
Okay, thanks. Okay, great.
Okay. What do you think about this? Like, a journalist can't go and ask questions on a live stream?
Yeah.
Isn't this kind of silly?
What's your outlet?
I'm live streaming right now as Millie Weaver on Facebook. Live streaming.
They're with InfoWars. They actually don't believe Sandy Hook's happened.
I see.
Like the Sandy Hook.
These people just want to follow me around and lie about me, slander me, and tell me, not to talk to people. Crazy. Look at them. This is what, if Democrats get in, guys, there will not be free journalism. There will not be free speech. We will not have a First Amendment. Journalists will not be allowed to walk around. I probably will have all of my social media accounts shut down if a Democrat candidate gets in. be aware that that is what we're looking at. We already have Democrat candidates talking about cracking down on certain media outlets and monitoring the news with news ombudsmen. This is what we're looking at. This guy's...
So this is me.
What's your deal, dude? What's your deal? Okay, yeah, okay. This guy, get him on camera. Like, he just literally came up. This guy literally came up and shoved his camera right in front of my camera guy, like, in an aggressive way. Crazy. This is what we're dealing with, guys. This is what we're dealing with. Do you want these people running your life?
Not only to the Fox Theater, but until tomorrow and until...
Oh, you're patting him on the back. You're so cool. You're so big and bad. What big bad guys you are. Interrupting a woman's ability to report. So progressive. So progressive, guys. What allies you are to working women. So progressive. They're so progressive, preventing a female journalist from doing her job reporting.
1, 2, 3, us! 1, 2, 3, us! Ashe.
What are you out here for?
They're in InfoWars, we're just trying not to talk to them.
She's my personal assistant. I told her to say that. I told her to say that. She's got a cord that I just pull, and then she says it. She's like a wind-up toy. I just wind her up, and she says it. She just says it every time, on point. It's like she only has a couple catchphrases. Who do you support for president?
I'm very confused right now, and I'm not prepared with his speech.
Do you know which Democrat candidate is the most exciting to you?
Is this true?
Thank y'all for being honest.
Thanks for doing this. Look at, oh yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. This is what she's here for. She's here, look at, she's got a little like shirt on and everything. It's a safety team for safe spaces. Let's see, turn it around, come on. She's got a safety team shirt for safe spaces. It's right there, it says it. The orange shirts say safety team. They're the safe space police.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you, safe space police officer. You're doing a good job keeping the space safe.
Now generations to do some of that leg work, do some of that heavy lifting.
She's a safe space police officer.
Period.
She's like the hall monitor of liberal events. Look at the hall monitor right here. The hall monitor.
I'm not talking to the media. These are kids.
Make a whole lot of Detroit noise for
What do you support? Green New Deal?
We do not support you. Please leave.
Are you guys in high school?
It'll help them go away.
Look at these are high school kids out here. These are high school kids. Such friendly people. So tolerant and progressive. Tolerant, progressive people. What are you out here supporting?
The city of Detroit and our generation.
Are there any candidates you support?
Ignore them. Just so you know,
Are there any candidates that you support?
That deny school shootings happen.
We're like a right-wing troll outlet.
I support all of them.
We're just asking.
Support all of them? Is there anyone that catches your eye?
How's Alexson? He got banned from everything.
Admit you're excited that you actually get to meet InfoWars. This is your opportunity. We're live right now. So, who do you support for the 2020 presidency? Which candidate? Which candidate do you support?
None at the moment.
None?
Wait, I don't want to. That's all right.
Why do you support the Green New Deal? Like, what will happen in 12 years?
Area Youth United Michigan.
We just like to focus.
Damn!
Why do you support the Green New Deal? Why should other people support it?
Damn.
Why should the people watching this stream right now decide, you know what? I changed my opinion. I'm going to support the Green New Deal. Why should they do that?
Straight trolling.
You're not talking to me. You're talking to people on Facebook right now. And you can't really give them any reason why.
Is anybody watching?
Yes, they are.
I can't see them.
You can't give us any reason why they should support the Green New Deal.
I'm watching that way. I'm listening to her. You're in my way.
All right, guys. It looks like they don't want to give us any reasons why they support the Green New Deal. Why should people support the Green New Deal?
No, thank you.
Why should people support the Green New Deal? Look at this. This is ridiculous. Why should we stop using fossil fuels?
Because it's killing the earth.
How do we do that? Do we just stop all at once?
No, you move on to other kinds of fuel systems, like wind and things like that. It doesn't.
What will that do to the petrodollar?
Yeah, these folks deny school shootings.
What will that do to the petrodollar? He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well,
what will that? These guys don't know what you're talking about.
These are not.
What will that do to the petrodollar?
No. Well, all I know is if we keep going the way we are, then to me the world is going to be in major problems. So that's it. That's what I have.
All right. What will happen to the petrodollar?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Look at this. Look at this.
Thanks for coming.
People power.
Fascism. Thank you for the fascism.
Yes, thank you for helping us document fascism.
Thank you.
You know, it's her right to follow me around with a sign if she wants to. But if it starts to engage in stalking, that's when we'll have a problem. But what's funny is that no one can actually tell me why we should support the Green New Deal, and so far no one has made any convincing arguments. Why should we support the Green New Deal?
Hey, I can't talk to press, I'm sorry.
Can you please introduce us that 9/11 was an inside job? We're not conservative media.
Hey guys, why are you out here? What are you supporting?
I'm supporting.
No, she doesn't know. She's a parody.
These folks straight up deny school shootings.
She's just trying to steal the limelight from you.
I'm actually a farmer, and I'm out here because farms, like other people, have issues with clean water and clean air. And if we're serious about having healthy food that's not going to give us cancer, diabetes, and worse, then we need to come together and have some clean, green infrastructure.
Hey, I'm all for organic food.
We're not trying to take your steak, okay?
Well, as long as you don't put any laws into power that says we're gonna ban all cows, we're gonna ban all steak, no one's gonna have an issue.
No one. We just want you to have, and everyone to have healthier steak. That's all.
So I understand that. That makes sense. It makes sense to say, okay, we want clean food, we want clean water, clean air. That makes sense. But then some people say, okay, well, let's ban all fossil fuels. Let's ban all coal.
No one's saying that. Is anyone saying ban all fossil fuels?
Really don't. That's what the Green New Deal says.
No, that's not what it
says.
says.
Yes, it does. Have you read it? Have you read the Green New Deal? It does say that.
It doesn't say banning all fossil fuels. You're lying.
No, it
and
does.
You haven't read it. If you're saying...
It says they want to move everyone away from fossil fuels, coal, all those things to 100% sustainable green energy.
I just farted and it's like really kind of stinky. Okay.
So you just polluted the environment right now. You admitted that.
Bye.
You just polluted the environment. Sorry. Pollution in action right now.
I mean, just
ban,
smart about it.
Ban all farters.
Being smart.
I don't even think he farted. You know, the cows want to have the right to fart too, sir. Cows want to have the right to fart too. Oh, this is funny. Guys, this is what happens when you go to these liberal protests. They act like a cult. They all gather around. They're like, who are you? What are you doing? And then they have these little people. This is the Safe Space Patrol. She literally has behind her a little safety team, shirt on that's written on the back. And she's got this sign. They've got these signs to follow me around because they don't want to let people just go and ask the people that are following their cult basic questions because they don't have answers. They can't obviously articulate why they believe what they believe. And when you just ask them simple questions, they crumble, they can't handle themselves, they run off. These people don't even let me ask the people questions because they know that there's no basis to the catchphrases that many of these people are shouting out, not realizing that, there's no real basis to their argument. They're just shouting out catchphrases. They even gave, look at this. I'm going to grab this real quick. They even gave me a paper that tells them, you dropped it?
I think it fell out or something.
No, here it is. They even gave me a paper that tells you what catchphrases to use. This is a cult. They even tell you what catchphrases to use. Right here. Right here. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. But this is what their demands are. There was another paper. I wonder if it's on the floor. They've got all these papers here. They've got all. Hey, you support the Green New Deal. You guys aren't going to pick that up?
Thank you.
Okay, I'm just looking around. There's trash on the floor. All these people here that support the Green New Deal are littering trash. Look at this. Look at this. Yay! We're forcing them to put their money where their mouth is. Right here. Here's another one. Trash. More. Oh, Nathan. There's another one here. They littered the floor with all this trash, yet they're so concerned about polluting and the environment. And there's trash all over the floor.
Should resonate to us all. And what he said was, Jim, don't forget.
Look at this. Come here.
The needs of the many will always outweigh the needs of the few.
This is at a climate change protest. Look at that.
Several things today since I've been here.
These people are so concerned with the environment. They're so concerned with the environment, yet there's literally trash all over the floor here. Trash. They're so concerned about the environment. They want to tell everyone not to pollute, but there's literally filth and trash all over the floor here. Filth and trash. Isn't that nice? Unbelievable. Get that. Filth and trash everywhere. Filth and trash. So are you going to put your money where your mouth is? Are you going to throw this away? You're going to throw it away? No? She's not going to throw it away? You're going to throw it away? It'd be nice if you guys actually picked up your trash